Okay, we're supposed to find the weighted mean for these values. You can imagine a situation like this. Maybe you run a charity and people donate money to your charity. And so what this table tells us is that we were given $42, but this frequency means 3 different times you were given $42. And you were given $47 7 different times. And $53 2 different times. And so on through the whole table. So you have to be careful when you're reading this table. Normally when you would do a mean, you would just take all these dollar amounts, add them up, and divide by the number of them, which there's 5, so that's what we would have done. But because this is a frequency table, it tells us it's not just that we got $42 once, we got that 3 times. So if you were doing a mean like before, what we would need to do is we'd have to add 42 plus 42 plus 42 to get all 3 of them. And then 47 plus 47 plus 47 and so on until we get 7 of them all the way through. Well, to make it go a little faster, since we have 42 that's being added 3 times, when you have repeated additions, we can speed that up by making that a multiplication. So 42 times 3 is the same as 42 plus 42 plus 42. So we'll multiply those together, and that gives us 126. And then we have to add 47 7 times, so we're multiplying 47 times 7. That gives us 329. And same thing here, 53 times 2 is 106. 55 times 3 is 165. And 59 times 5 is 295. Okay, so now that gives us actual amounts that were given when these donations came through 3 times or 7 times or however many it adds up to. So we do need to add that whole column of numbers up so we have the total amount that was given. And so this comes out to be 1,021. Okay, so if we're doing a regular mean, we've added all of the dollar amounts together. We've got that. But then we had to divide by the number of numbers that we have. And again, the table here can be misleading. We don't really just have 5 numbers, even though that's kind of what it looks like. We have to remember over here, this 42, we got 3 of those. And we got 7 of the 47s. So already on those first 2 columns, we have 10 numbers. So we need to add up this frequency column so that we know how many numbers we actually have. So when we add this up, we end up with 20. So this weighted mean then, we take our 1,021, the total of those values that we got, and divide it by 20, which is the actual number of entries we have, and divide, we get 51.05, and this is talking about money, so the average amount that was given, or the weighted mean for our column, is $51.05, $51.05.